10 yards. Nigel Crabtree off the scratch from the start. He rides in blue. Andy Grahame in white and Billy Hamill in yellow-black. Both start off of 15 yards. That's the way they line up for heat number 40. Starting marshal calling them in to the start. The green lights go on, the engines rev, the tapes rise, and heat number 14 gets underway, and Nigel Crabtree leads into that turn, but all the riders now getting into contention. Yellow-black, Billy Hamill and Andy Grahame having a rare old battle. Andy Grahame just holding on, and just look how close they're getting. It is Nigel Crabtree that leads. Andy Grahame in second place, Billy Hamill third. Crabtree still leads, but just look at Andy Grahame drive underneath him, and Andy Grahame, has he got it? No, Crabtree just holds on. Crabtree in blue holds on, Andy Grahame in second place. And Andy Grahame is now come through to take the lead. Grahame from Eastbourne takes the lead. Crabtree in second place. Billy Hamill getting very, very close to Nigel Crabtree. But what a tremendous ride from this Brummie Andy Grahame. Of course, his brother rides across the Midlands at Craigleith. Andy Grahame. There's Crabtree holds on, getting into very much difficulty, and Billy Hamill gets through now to second place. So an eventful heat number 14 is Andy Grahame comes up to take the win. Second place is Billy Hamill. Third place, the early leader is Nigel Crabtree. But Andy Grahame doing the viz from the back gets 3 points for finishing in pole position. 2 points for Billy Hamill, who also worked his way through the field in second place. And Nigel Crabtree, the early leader, has to be content with 1 point in heat number 14. And there he is, Andy Grahame waving to the crowd. Congratulations to you, Andy. A very well-earned 3 points from heat number 14. From Wolverhampton and Billy Hamill from Craigleith. Join us for the conclusion of the 1991 Ladbroke Olympic from Monmore Green in Wolverhampton after the break. 1991 Ladbroke Olympic from Monmore Green in Wolverhampton, and a lot of questions are going to be answered in heat number 17, which sees the current leader Greg Hancock line up against Ronnie Corrie just 1 point behind. So Ronnie Corrie rides in red, 10 yards behind. Andy Grahame rides in blue, 15 yards off the start. Greg Hancock, he's off 20, and Graham Jones from the gate. So a lot of questions to answer as the tapes rise on this particular race. Just to recall, Greg Hancock on 10 points, Ronnie Corrie and Andy Grahame both on 9, and all meet in heat number 17, and the tapes rise on this important event. And it is Graham Jones who goes into the turn. Graham Jones leads. Second place is Ronnie Corrie. Third is Greg Hancock. So the pace fast and furious in heat number 17. Graham Jones looks over his shoulder, sees that Ronnie Corrie is the next one behind him. And Greg Hancock making up tremendous ground. Jones goes very wide, manages to hold on. Rocket Ronnie tucked in behind him. Hancock now trying to come round the outside of Ronnie Corrie. And through comes Ronnie Corrie as Graham Jones makes a terrible mistake. So Corrie is through, Hancock second, Andy Grahame third. And all of a sudden, the current leader is going to be beaten. And it's Ronnie Corrie, with one more lap to go in heat number 17, who's got the bit between his teeth. And of course, this could possibly mean a run-off for the title. Rocket Ronnie coming round the final two bends on 9 points. He comes up to take the win. Corrie gets there. Second place is the man in white, Greg Hancock. Third is Andy Grahame. So Greg Hancock finishes on 12 points along with Ronnie Corrie as well, and Andy Grahame finishing on 10. The two riders shake hands down the back straight, and that means, folks, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we can still have one or two surprises here at Monmore Green before the outcome of the 1991 Ladbroke sponsored Olympic takes place. Let's just take a slow-mo look again at this particular race as Ronnie Corrie drifts underneath Greg Hancock. Ronnie Corrie, the smooth action rider from, of course, the Big Con in California. Tremendous start from Ronnie Corrie, the winner of heat number 17.
Right, now we have Andy Grahame, the Eastbourne Dons in England. One of the best, shall we say, uncapped English riders in British League at the moment. Do you have any feelings on that subject, Andy?
Well, obviously it's been quite a sore point with me all through the season. I mean, I have been like the third Englishman in the averages, so I don't think it would have hurt the England management just to pick up the phone and say, you know, Andy, if the opportunity would arise, you know, would you be interested in, you know, representing England? But I never even had that, you know, so obviously I've got to say I'm disappointed, really.
Yeah. It's been a hard struggle for Eastbourne this year. You've finally avoided relegation. Has that been a great relief to all the riders in the team?
It certainly was, you know. On Friday when we beat Cradley, there was a relief through all of us, you know, in the team. We didn't really want to leave it till last week, like when we got Oxford down at Eastbourne. At least we got one match in hand now where we know we're not going to go down in Division 2. So it was a big relief on Friday night, yeah.
On a personal basis, have you enjoyed your Speedway this year?
Yes, I have. I must say it's been, this is my 13th season, and I must say, all right, I wasn't British champion this year, but I mean, I really have enjoyed my Speedway. I think that spell National League last year, I didn't ask to go down, it just happened. Did me the world of good, got my confidence up, and I am enjoying my Speedway now, which helps a lot, you know. If you're enjoying it, you want to get out there and ride, and obviously you want to win.
Well, last time you were up here at Bellevue, nobody could get near you. You got a 15-point maximum. A lot of us are rooting for you today, hoping you're going to do the same. Is it a possibility?
Well, it is a possibility, yeah. I mean, if I can make the starts like I did last time and everything goes right, you know, I'll try my best anyway.
We can't ask for more than that, Andy. Thank you very much, and all the best for today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So at long last, we start to see a few riders on the track on bikes now. The meeting has been delayed for 35 minutes, only due to getting all the crowd in there. Sam Malenko in gate 3. I can't see anybody stopping him here today, but could be proved wrong. Andy Grahame, 18-point maximum here, last time Eastbourne were here. He's in the gates at number 4. Dave Barch in gate 1 and Lee Adams of Swindon Robins in Australia. So it's Barch, Adams, Emrelenko and Andy Grahame, heat number 1, and this will be a good pointer to how things are going to progress later on. Away we go. Barch and Emrelenko. Barch surprisingly leading. Not for too long, Emrelenko. It's past him. Andy Grahame struggling at the back. So the Bull supporters will be enjoying this then. The American leading. He's never looked in any trouble at all, any of his appearances on the Bulls here, in all the various competitions. So the end of the third lap. Sam Malenko leading. Battle for second between Barch and Lee Adams. Adams challenging here, Barch just holding him out. Last corner, Barch trying the outside line. Malenko won that race reasonably comfortably. He missed the gate.
Okay, we'll check it out from Canada Box with the results in a moment.
And it was an excellent start really by David March, who was leading. But Emrelenko. So again, tough opposition. Andy Grahame surprisingly finished pretty poor fourth in the opening heat. Les Collins in blue, Shane Parker white, and chosen screen in yellow and black. This is a race. Go for that first turn. Screen get ahead, and he has done. Screen is ahead, not by very much though. Bravely goes into that top corner. that for Jones's screen, puts him on 5 points after 2 races.
That'll bring the house down.
And that's more than making up already for his disappointment in the World Under 21 Championship.
Out and about again after his horrendous fall on Friday. Well, let's do it.
Joe Grahame well pleased.
Completed the line-up, and let's do it for the Q3 fans on the back straight there.
Grahame Tatum is the red helmet.
We'll get the points.
Currently in dispute with his Cliff Berwick, I understand. Leading. Straight there by Grahame. Taken part by Pedersen. Andy Grahame in blue helmet. My mistake before. I apologise to all the supporters. Andy Grahame giving chase. Not out of the hunt by any means. Third lap. Gustafsson gaining. Battling over second and third. Gustafsson certainly a lot of determination. Can he get past the Eastbourne rider here? So around the boards on the last corner. And not much between us here. Grahame Tatum starting to edge his way back up the leaderboard. Fine win for him.
About 10 minutes and we're going to bring it out. Some banner people to show you the man parade, but let's see for your winner.
The Berwick Bandit fans will be highly delighted.
The Berwick Bandit, Kelvin Tatum.
Out of gate 1, and victorious.
Oh, we found
He's in gate number 1. Nielsen, whether he's making faster starts than Emrelenko, but it all's going to hinge, I think, on heat number 19. Riders a little bit reluctant to get to the start.
Go to the pits with his hand to the seat. Tony man to the pits, out to the seat. And there we go. Heat
Delays with the starting of the races, a lot of hold-ups. Hans Nielsen got a problem. Nielsen there, he's now settling down. Flies out on the start. And Corrie with him. And well, just for a second I thought he was going to get past him. Today you're winning the track perhaps a bit slick.
Keeps the Oxford fans happy. Whoa.
So another 3 points in the back.
It's building up for a fantastic race, cover race 19, but the winner in race 16, let's hear it from the day.
Three riders. Wants to get past 4th place. Cox has finished on 12 points. He'll be pretty pleased with that, I think he is. 2 Englishmen in the top 4, and that's encouraging for us.
Didn't he race so well?
So the riders getting ready. One rider in great form for Eastbourne recently is Andy Grahame there, out in gate number 1. Beg your pardon, he's in gate 3. Pretty slow in gate 1. Start by Grahame. Back at the moment. So Grahame leading. Disney did really well to hold off Prinsloo. Interesting battle. Front Andy Grahame. Still holding off Prinsloo. Not doing well. Start the last lap. Collins giving chase at the front here. Certainly gaining. Another forward, this time it's Disney. Disney trails in 4th. After a lot of effort, 2 separate battles going on there. Well, after a very lengthy hold-up, we finally get the 4 riders. Darth Summer, Andy Grahame, Joe Screen and Bobby Ott. So team manager Trevor Gay has immediately put a tactical substitute in. The first chance he had really. See if it pays off. Joe Screen looks to be in good form at heat number 1. Left out the gate. Spun away for the start there and a fall there. The light is on, Screen has gone down. And the rider in yellow black is excluded. The referee had no hesitation. Just hope both riders are okay. Oh, Joe Screen, thankfully, is okay. Talking there with Sean Brown. Right, well the Eastbourne tactical substitutes really won't come to anything, so it's down to Andy Grahame. White helmet there to keep the scores at 6 points adrift. Very important match this for Eastbourne. The bottom of the table. Grahame just passed out at the start. An excellent start. Chased all the way there by Joseph Screen. Screen certainly challenging hard, trying to get that drive around the outside. Grahame just showing that a little bit of track knowledge there. Joe's found the right racing line. A bit more effort now from Joe Screen. Trying to get that drive, he's not found it there. Grahame's still ahead. Terrific speedway here. Starts the last lap. Tremendous effort from Screen. It's not going to be enough. This will keep Eastbourne in the hunt. And good race that. Andy Grahame has been riding really well for Eastbourne in recent matches. He'll be well chuffed for those 3 points. Andy Grahame next to him, Charles Stonio in gate 3 and Armando Castagna. 4 first ride really. He's in gate 4. There we go. Eastbourne really are looking for these starts. They've made them. So it's Grahame with his partner just what he needs him. Stanley, who's not ridden here at Belfry very often. Hard pressed by Collins. Stanley here wriggles past him. But not for very long, I'm sure. Stanley is very wide indeed there. Collins gets second place at least. Grahame, and I would put him down in the dark horse for the VLRC. Between him and Bobby Otts, who qualifies for that. Fine effort that by Grahame. Third win of the night in this seat. So it's Kelly Moran and Phil Disney for the Aces, Andy Grahame and Dion Prinsloo for the Dons. There's 4 points between the teams. Start by Grahame. Disney forced out very wide indeed. So Grahame currently unbeaten so far. Kelly Moran. Not very wide there. So Grahame leading. Slow at the moment has gone into third. Battle for the lead. No one's capable of touching Grahame here. Last lap, important this for the Dons to get each advantage, and Kelly Moran really putting an effort in. Right around the outside, but not quite making it. And Prinsloo gets himself there to third spot, so it's a useful 4-2 in that free spot. And they need these lead points here tonight. Right, using gate 4. A lot at stake out there. Grahame there, once again a flying start. Where's his partner though? At the back. Grahame leading, starting superbly well. Stanley not really making any impression at all. And Joe Street making the impression for the Aces here. Can Grahame be beaten, I wonder? And Screen really putting an effort in. Tremendous drive from Joe here. On the last lap, Andy Grahame, 4 right unbeaten. Joe Screen, the crowd getting right behind him. Last corner. Joe trying that inside line and making a few mistakes there. Then Andy Grahame. Shortman gets third, so the points divided, and the match still remains very inconclusive at the moment. Andy Grahame, at this rate, he's going to be in the England team. Maybe he should have been for the World Team Cup. For England's fairly pitiful display. Still 2 points in it, heat 13, a crucial one. The Aces looking to get a 4-2 hit. Grahame, but nobody's come near him tonight. All 4 riders fairly closely bunched together. By Moran. Can anyone get the better of him? Kelly Moran certainly closer than he has been in recent battles with him. Very little in it. Screen in third, but this is a battle we're interested in. Andy Grahame hasn't put a foot wrong tonight. This will give him an 18-point maximum. The last race. A mistake there by Moran. Grahame, this isn't making any. Oh, What a superb display. Green gets third. And that's, well, that's the first 18-point maximum. Andy Graham's career. Now he's been piling up the points for Eastbourne, and maybe he might be able to keep them in the first division. 18 points. So a good ovation from the Bellevue fans. Certainly a man of the match here tonight. And a brave effort by Grahame.
The final scoring as follows. Joe Screen scored 11, Daz Summer 7, better score for Daz there, the number 2 race jacket. Neil Collins scored 6, Sean Moran scored 7, Kelly Moran scored 12, Phil Disney scored 1 point, and Carl Stonio scored 5 and a bonus. Looking at the Eastbourne Dons scoring, very interesting as well. Bobby Ott scored 7 points, Steve Masters failed to score, Andy Grahame 18 points, a maximum. He never looked in trouble at all throughout the meeting, and he must surely be a dark horse for the forthcoming BLRC, which we'll be covering of course. Gordon Kennett scored 6, Armando Castagna 1, Jesper Olsen 5, and the Zimbabwean DM Prinsloo scored 4. So the final score, Bellevue Aces 49, Eastbourne Dons 41, and with a little bit more luck perhaps Eastbourne could have snatched it here tonight. There's no disgrace losing by 8 points, and it's a good display by them here, and they certainly still have an outside chance of avoiding relegation into the second division.